What's up, everybody? Thanks once again for tuning in to the channel. So today I have something really special to show you. I'm super excited about get this. It's been a long time coming and I'm so happy, so thrilled to finally be able to show it to you guys. So what I have behind me in this box, this is the iron scavenger that was created by Jazz Ink dioramas. I've been, like I said, been waiting for this. I've been watching the videos, showing the progress of it and everything, and now the wait is finally over and I have this to show to you. Just arrived today, so I'm super excited about showing this to you. So when it comes to the box, there's really nothing going on. There's nothing special about it. It's pretty discreet when it comes to the packaging and everything, so there's nothing really interesting to show here. It's just the box. So what I'm going to do is change the angle here, and then we're going to just jump right in. You can see everything, all the components as I pull them out the box. So let's take a look. Okay, so here we go. And I gotta say, I've been really looking forward to this because of the fact that you know, Hot Toys never released a version of the Vulture other than doing like a wing for the 1/4 scale, and then when you get the 1/6 scale Spider-Man, all you get is a helmet, so you really don't get much of anything else. So thank goodness that, you know, you have somebody or a company like Jazz Ink to basically take on the role of, you know, releasing this kind of figure and just, you know, really doing what people really wanted. So we have our instructions to give you all the warnings and whatnot, things to be mindful of, and then the instructions on how to assemble. So we'll get into that in a moment. And let's go ahead and remove the first layer. And first, right off the bat, we have our figure. And let's go ahead and just take a look at him. I have really been hearing like nothing but good things for other people who have received it, and just the level of quality that go on it, because it did take a while for them to get this done, but I mean, for the most part, they were taking their time with it because they wanted to make sure it was done right. And that kind of stuff is greatly appreciated when you know that you're going to give people what they have asked for. So you have a real leather jacket that he's wearing, and that is really good as far as all of the detail, everything that goes into the exoskeleton that he was wearing, the fur that's around the collar, and the helmet as well that it lights up, which we'll get to that later. But literally having all of the detail in that, I mean, it just so well done, so well done. We have the padding here that they put on there to protect the talons that come around the feet, so that's actually wrapped up pretty good. There's some detail put into that to make sure that there's no issues, so thank you very much for that. But already that looks really good. Really good attention to detail and everything, and because of the fact that it's a real leather jacket, you know, you'll be able to have it for a long time and not have it wear on you, so that's a major plus. So let's take a look at the other pieces that he has. This here, I believe this is the backpack that goes on his back. We're going to attach that later according to the instructions. Put a good, nice brush on that to give a little wear. And I believe these pieces here, this is for the stand. Let's see if we can move this layer here to get it a little easier out. Let's take a look. Here we go. That's a piece for the wings, so you can be able to securely put it in place. Really strong, durable plastic. to make sure that it does not move anywhere when you place it. So that's a major plus. The same thing for the other side. It's the same same holder. This thing is very snug. So here we have, this is our plastic pieces here for all the screws and the batteries. So you can be able to get that all in place. So nice size screwdriver and everything. So it's like they give you everything that you'll need in order to put it together properly. So that's a major plus. So we're going to get into that. Let's go ahead and remove the other layer and take a look at what's underneath. There is our first wing. That is gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. The blades, the way it turns. I mean, that is great detail. Great detail. Metal pieces here on the ends so that you'll stay secure when you put it all together. But that is fantastic. Nice big wingspan, which is accurate to the film. Great paint job, great detail everywhere. It just absolutely looks fantastic. Just to show the wear here, so like when he has the wings stretched out and as fast as he goes, you can just see how the paint literally just brushes off because of the speed. But you can see all of that in the paint application. That absolutely looks fantastic. So that is the left wing, and I'm assuming the right wing is underneath. So let's take a look at that. There we go. Same attention to detail. I'm going to be a little careful getting this out. Same detail on this side, which, I mean, again, just looks wonderful. Blades rotate on this side as well. That just looks fantastic. Same detail on the wings for the opposite side. But that just looks great. Absolutely great. And then we have some other pieces here. I believe this also helps with the flight stand. Let's go ahead and remove this layer here because this will reveal the final parts to it. So here we have our display base. Nice sturdy display base. And as you can see, there's all brushing, a little weathering that's done on the plate. And then you have these two pieces here, which is where you would place the rods to hold up the back side of the figure, to hold the wings. And then you have these very sturdy rods, which I was watching all the detail that went into this as they were showing the development stages of this. And they were mentioning about how these rods were not strong enough to hold up the wings. So literally they went back to the drawing board and just tried to find a stronger material to be able to hold it so you can be able to have it in a flight pose without any concern that it's going to fall over. So they literally made sure that they had the right pieces to be able to hold it so that you wouldn't have any damage to your figure. And again, that's just something that just goes into the level of care for the people that you're marketing to. We also have some sturdy plastic. This will also help hold up the wings. and I believe this blue is just a layer here that just gets peeled off so it looks clear. So it'll give the appearance that it's actually in flight, and you're not having these pieces here with these blue pieces on there that look like it holds it up. So yeah, this looks absolutely wonderful. I'm so looking forward to getting photos of this. I already know, based off of the size of this thing, I'm not sure if I can actually be able to get, you know, some solid pictures in the studio that I work out of. So definitely some more outside shots, which is good, because then you kind of put it in that real world elements and everything. So we're definitely going to see if we can get some good shots out of that. So let's go ahead and jump straight into the assembly of this and show you guys the final product as well as some comparisons. Let's check it out. And here we finally have fully assembled our iron scavenger, better known as Vulture. This figure is absolutely amazing. Just the articulation, everything in the figure and in the wings. I mean, everything just it literally turns so smoothly, and there's been no hiccups or anything as far as the turning of the wings. Everything spins nicely. Everything is done really well, top notch. A lot of quality and detail went into this, and I am so proud to have this thing. It was just done so well. So Jazz Inc. Dioramas, you guys did absolutely a great job. My hat's off to you. This was absolutely fantastic piece. Definitely a grail piece for me, and I'd say over the course of time this just is going to appreciate in value because of the quality into it, and it just looks phenomenal. I did have one little hiccup where I was kind of turning the exoskeleton for the knee, and like one little piece popped off, but I was easily able to repair that and put that back on there, so there was really no issues. So the thing is when for those of you who do have it, just be careful when it comes to these plastic pieces. They are designed to kind of be out of the way as you're turning it, but from time to time some pieces may still kind of get in the way a little bit, so just be careful with that. These talons actually are also pretty sharp. During the time I was moving it around, you could feel just how pointy the talons are. So that's another thing to just be careful of, as far as, one, you don't want to poke yourself, and two, because it comes to such a fine point at the end, you want to be careful with that so you don't pop those pieces off, because the thinner it is, the more delicate the plastic is. So that's definitely something to be mindful of. But overall, I think it's just absolute fantastic piece. I do have one figure that I did bring just to kind of show a comparison between the two. So this is my Hot Toys Iron Spider, and I specifically chose this guy because I got a few ideas that I want to do with him right away. So we're definitely going to get some good poses with really every Spider-Man figure that I have. I'm going to see if I can pull something off with these, but overall this is just an absolute fantastic piece. So as you can see, I went with the rods just so you can kind of see that flight pose, to see how it holds up when it comes to, you know, being in the air. I will have some other photos coming with the actual wings on the stand, and then have him standing in front of it. But this was the flight pose that I wanted. This is the pose I wanted to try out first. So yeah, overall, like I said, this is just an absolute great piece. Sturdy, durable, just a wonderful detailed piece all around. I did put the detail in the put the batteries in the helmet, and it lights up pretty bright. So yeah, overall it looks just absolutely fantastic. So again, hats off to Jazz Inc. I will leave a description, I will leave a link below if you want to order this, because I believe he's still taking orders at the time of this video. But there is a little bit of delay, so he did mention that because of some other issues that are going on when it comes to production, I believe the next time they'll actually be sent out would be the first part of next year, 2022. So you're going to have to wait a little bit for that. I actually, when I made my order for this, I ordered this last year. So that's how I got into the first batch when this was shipped out. But as far as I know, there is still time to order this from Jazz Inc. and still possibly get a chance to get your hands on one come 2022, early 2022. I believe it's around March that he had mentioned that the next batch will be going out. So I would highly recommend you guys jump on that if you want to have this kind of piece, because it is an absolute great piece. So that's all I'm going to show for now. We're going to jump straight into some photos, see what we can pull off with this guy, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks once again for checking out the channel. Feel free to check out my Instagram. That's where you'll see a number of my photos that I do for this guy, as well as some other figures that I have in my collection. But in the meantime, thanks once again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.